Preeya, nothing beats my salmon that's lightly spiced and my corn salsa. You're going to love this one, and I reckon I'll win this competition of...
You might.
The corn competition.
This feels like a good chef recipe. This could have been mine, but anyway.
Now, I've got some beautiful salmon here, and I like to season it up a little bit and make it a little bit spicy. I've got some chilli. We love a bit of spice, don't we?
We do. We love a bit of spice. I love salmon because it's good for your brain and your heart, but also it takes flavour really nicely, so you can have it on its own or you can do this.
Exactly. Some cumin in there as well.
Beautiful.
And some coriander. I almost think this is something that I might find at your house, this sort of seasoning.
Yes,
maybe,
correct.
Maybe.
Cumin, yes, he knows me well.
And some smoked paprika. Now, I just turn it around a little bit and soak up some of those spices. I also like to put some pepper on there.
Nice.
We love pepper, don't we?
We do.
And some salt goes on there as well. We love salt. Salt loves meat, meat loves salt, and salt loves fish as well. And what I'm going to do is pop this into the pan, get it searing, and then we'll put together the salsa. Now, the pan's on, nice and hot, a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, and then the trick with this is to put it skin side down. And if you want to get chopping on those herbs there...
I'm going to start chopping.
Coriander, chive, spring onions, chop them rough, fine, whatever you want to do, and throw them into that bowl there. Now, sometimes when you sear fish with the skin side down, it buckles up. And what you want to do at the start, if you're using your fingers or a set of tongs or a spatula, just hold it down for the first 10 seconds or so, and that makes the skin sit flat on the bottom of the pan, and then it becomes nice and crispy. Now, I've got this on about a medium heat. That's about right for me, and I'll just make sure I pick up some of that oil. All right, enough of that.
Perfect.
Herbs are great,
yes,
and they'll go straight into the bowl.
Beautiful.
I've got some of these cukes here, and probably 3 of these will be enough. What I like to do is put these cukes into the salad because you need that crunch. That crunch and that flavour.
As well. Cucumber and salmon are just meant to...
Exactly. They go together really, really well. And I like this sort of dish. It's a great summer dish. This salad, or salsa, you could make in a big bowl, take it along to a barbecue and put it up against any lamb, chicken, pork, beef, anything you like. Now, I like to cut the cukes into little cubes like this, and that's as easy as it gets. And into the bowl they go. Load it up.
Happy?
Let's load it all up.
Beautiful.
And you can use all of those herbs. For me...
Yes.
Herbs are an amazing ingredient in any dish, and they give it lots of flavour, lots of goodness as well.
Yes.
Now, this corn has been boiled for about 10 minutes in a little bit of salted water, and then I let it cool down. And it's beautiful and soft like this. It's fine to eat like this, or when you cut it up, once you've got the corn, all you need to do is just crumble it like that, and it breaks apart into little kernels and chunks and goes all the way through it. Now, I know this is a challenge, and that's why I've chosen the rainbow of colours.
I was just about to say, I'm looking at this bowl going, this could have been mine. This is actually very beautiful to look at. And the beans count in veggie intake, Richo. Little win, little plus.
And it should prove to you that Richo is a very competitive person. He will take on any challenge and try and win. And I will use any dirty trick up my sleeve to make sure that I come out on top.
Dear.
And then the onion goes in there as well. Watch your fingers. In goes some red onion. And capsicum. I've taken the seed and the cap out of it, and I'll just cut it on an angle like this. So I've got these lovely diamonds, lovely red capsicum, and you can throw all of that in, and the corn as well. Get your hands in there and crumble it all up.
Love it.
I've got the jalapeno chili here. Lots of flavour to it. They're not really, really hot, but they have amazing flavour. And as you can see, I've cut it Preeya style and left the seeds in.
Jeez Louise.
Some lemon in there and some lime. If you can squeeze that in there, mix it around. And while you're doing that, I'll put some salt over the top there to make it even tastier. And some pepper goes in here as well. And why not drizzle some extra virgin olive oil just to take it right over the edge. That's a great looking salsa. Wait till you taste it. It's going to taste even better. A little bit of smoked paprika in there just to load it up even more. And we'll come over to the fish. And as I turn this over, you can see I've got a lovely crispy side to it there. What I like to do is just turn it on its side like that, nice and gently. And so I brown off all the sides of it and then the bottom. So I'll just grab this one like this, turn it over to that side there, and you can see how it's nice and golden like that? It's perfect, isn't it?
Beautiful, but rare on the inside. That's how I like my salmon.
And I'll just turn that over like that. And if you're worried about having raw fish, well, the Japanese eat raw fish all the time.
Sashimi.
Exactly. I'll grab this lime, slice it in half, and we're almost ready to bring this home.
Nice.
Preeya, you like that?
I do.
All right.
I want to see this come together.
I've got a lovely white plate here, and what we'll do is we'll take the salmon off and put it onto the plate. We've got that lovely crisp skin on the outside, and look at that salsa. It looks fantastic. And I'll just pick that up like that, pop it onto there, and that is nice and creamy, flavoursome, all these right things. A little bit of lime on the side there. You'd have to say that's a cracker-looking dish, isn't it?
Richo, this does look fantastic. I'm starting to get a little bit worried, to be honest. I'm ready to taste it, but you're putting the pressure on, buddy.
I'm not worried at all. I think this is a beautiful, simple dish, and I know this is the type of dish that you like to cook as well. So it's all about cooking good food and cooking lovely food. The salmon's cooked to perfection, a little bit of sweet corn on there. Do you like the use of the sour cream in the dressing?
I do, and I love the lime. That comes together really beautifully. You've got the beautiful creaminess of the fish, then you've got that lime, and I love the beans and the texture too. It's awesome. It's got corn in it, but you haven't met my chicken and corn soup yet, so I'm ready to take this to the next level.
Oh, this is getting real nasty, isn't it?
It is.